Hello and welcome to Community Chats. I'm your host, Aley Hammer, and today we're joined with Nirary, the inspirational co-founder of Refugee Talent. Nirary, thank you so much for being here today. Refugee Talent is such an inspiring story. So I was wondering if you could start by telling us a little bit about yourself and also what drove you to co-found Refugee Talent.
Cool. Thanks for this invitation first. And starting Refugee Talent was a really great experience in my life. We started back in 2015. As a refugee arrived from Syria to Australia, I struggled to find employment because I didn't have any local experience. My qualifications were overseas. It's not recognized in Australia. So even more than 8 years of working back in Syria, it wasn't counted here. They found it very difficult to access employment. So, and then I realized it's not only me the case. There is hundreds of thousands of refugees, asylum seekers, newly arrivals, migrants, facing exactly the same problems. Like doctors, engineers are working in something else very far from their profession just to support their families because they can't start their profession in Australia. They can't just crack on the job in Australia. So I thought to start this company. Then I met Anna, which is my co-founder. We met in Tech Refugees Hackathon back in 2015. And the idea was how to use technology to help newly arrivals have better settlement experience in Australia. The employment was number one problem on my side. And then when we met with other refugees, and really we confirmed that employment is number one element missing in the settlement service. So we thought to start this simple project as global or as national catalog for refugees to hold their resumes, experience, education, and make this catalog searchable for the employer. And we realized that many employers express their interest in the catalog, and it was really something missing in the employment for refugees. So yeah, we developed more and more and add more components to this small project, and now we became as Refugee Talent, a social enterprise helping refugees to access employment. And we have our software solution, which is case management and employment.
Wow, that's incredible. And here at AWS, we just love to hear how technology can, bring people closer together. So Nirary, can you share with us the importance of unlocking refugee potential?
Well, refugees, when they arrive to Australia, they bring with them great experience and skills. It's overseas, it's international experience, international skills. So they used to do things in different way what we used to do in Australia. So to unlock this experience and really use all this potential, refugees have great potential to use this potential, and also to use this experience is something great for the economy. It converts them from someone who's relying on the government for the benefit to taxpayers. It's changing their life. It's for mental health. For someone who arrived had more than 10, 20 years in engineering, it's very hard for them to go and do something else just to support the family. So it's related to the mental health, it's related to the economy, and also bring all this overseas experience. There is hundreds of thousands of people who arrive to Australia, have great experience overseas. They are very talented, have great potential. So use them is really benefit the community and benefit the families, and also benefit the economy.
We are so lucky to have you as a customer. That's so inspiring. And we're really proud to be associated with such a fantastic company as well. So as a company helping to connect refugees and employers, can you share with us how your audience actually use the cloud to help a refugee find work, for instance?
Yeah, so from our side, is from day one, we decided our solution would be cloud-based, and the reason why we do this because we want to break these barriers of someone travel to the office and meet case managers. So we want our solution to be cloud-based, and we educate our client how to use our online portal and how to build their resumes using online tool or using resume builder. And also for us having utilized this technology in the utilize technology for the employment, like to have all this cloud-based education materials, and also preparation for interviews to be remotely. Plus, what we do is because because we are online solution, we make their skills and experience available for the employer, even in different states and regional area. So it's really to rely on technology and to be technology or cloud-based solution. It breaks many barriers for us, and also guarantee that this service is accessible for everyone, and everyone have the same opportunity to use the service.
That's amazing. So I guess like this sounds like you've covered all your bases. What's next for Refugee Talent, and how do you plan to grow from here? Because it's incredible.
So our next step will be really to go globally and to start in other places. So we have our scale plan to scale to other countries, and also we are now in the process of rebranding to be Wave XD, and Wave XD have great meaning where the wave is change, bring change, and disrupt the what we used to do normally. So it just disrupt things and bring it to that extra dimension. So with Wave XD, we could spread this wave, go globally, and provide this software as service for the community organizations, for the employer to connect them together.
Oh, I love that name, and I love the meaning behind it. That's super unique. So finally, as the co-founder of such a fantastic company, we would like to know, what's the best thing about your job?
Yeah, the best part of my job is really having changing someone's lives. Someone's lives is bring happiness to someone's life. So when they exit their employment, and also from my side, I'm using my skills. I'm now find myself in the right position where I want to be. Or my dream was to work in development. So I'm doing my dream job, but also the outcome is not only just have a business. The outcome is have all this social impact. The social impact is number one for me, and this is exactly what I love in this organization. So because the impact we generate is way beyond any normal business model. Like we are changing the community, helping the community, and also supporting those people who are like in need to access employment.
Actually, I've got one last question for you. It wasn't even, in my notes, but how does someone find you? They're a refugee, they come to Australia, they're like, wow, I'm not a doctor in this country, I was a doctor back home. How do they find you to then, learn some new skills and be placed in a job?
When they Google employment or anything, they would find us on the internet. But also we have great relations with hundreds of refugees and community organization sector in Australia. So nearly every refugee and community organization, they know us, and we have a great relationship with them. So they refer their client to us, and we work with them in different aspects. So some of them have their own training courses, so we refer our client to them, and they refer their client to us. So we are really working together with the community organizations, and they refer the client to us, and we refer the client to them. So we are part of all this net, and we work by working together. We really generate even like bigger impact.
It's unbelievable. Well, Nirary, thank you so much for coming on the show today. And to all our viewers at home, please support this incredible company. And thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.